Hi guys, so welcome to my question and answer video. Firstly, I want to say thanks very much to everyone who subscribed and supported me over the years. Honestly, your support means a lot to me. And honestly, I can't believe I've got over 1,000 subscribers now. Now, I've had a look on my YouTube and it looks like it's heading to 2,000. I'm so sorry it took me so long to do this video, but I've had a lot going on. Honestly, it's so weird how I've reached that amount. All I do is draw and occasionally vlog, so... And I'm sorry if any of you guys missed the opportunity to ask me questions, but I'm sure I'll do something like this again in the future, so don't worry. I've tried to cover as many places as I could online, so I'm sorry. There might be spoilers, so I'll just put that out there. But, so let's get started. So, my first question is from my friend Nakaruku, who I've been talking to for a number of years online. She's really nice. Hello there, if you see this. So there's a few questions here. What's your favourite thing to draw? What motivates you to draw? How long have you been drawing for? Okay, let's see. Let's start off with the first question. What's my favourite thing to draw? I would say my favourite thing to draw is, well, pretty much anything that's anime related. So I like to draw things from shows like Naruto, Blue Exorcist, Danganronpa. There's so many more. Soul Eater. Yeah, I also like drawing stuff from Disney films, like Frozen and Lion King. I love those. I loved Lion King growing up. I like cartoon things. I like drawing cartoon things as well, like Gravity Falls and Miraculous. I hope to kind of develop my own style a bit more as well, though. But you might see some of that in the future. So yeah. My motivation for drawing, well, basically encouragement and support from other people, like feedback and just telling me to keep on going no matter what. And all of that means quite a lot to me. Also seeing other artwork and different ways other people have done things, I think, oh right, I might want to try doing that so I can improve my own artwork. So that motivates me. I also really enjoy drawing, and it's kind of become a bit of an obsession for me now, so I can't really stop drawing. So yeah. How long have I been drawing for? It's probably over 6 years now, because I've been on Day for about 5 years, but I started drawing a year before that. I started getting into anime and drawing it a year before that. So it's probably about 6 years. Honestly, it doesn't feel that long, but apparently it is. So, So the next question's from my dear friend Real Rock and Roller 1998. Okay, the questions are: what got you into cosplay? And was there anything in particular you liked, or someone who got you into it? Very good questions. This particular guy, the questions I'm answering. We've met at many SaniCons and talk online quite a lot, and we're pretty good friends. Anyway, back to the questions. Well, some of the people I was at school with were into anime and cosplay and stuff, and they told me about it, and I was like, oh right, that sounds interesting. But I never actually made any step forward or any inroads into it. I just thought, that sounds interesting. Okay. But I didn't start actually cosplaying until I left school and went into college. In terms of my inspiration, I got inspired by lots of different like YouTubers and people online. So like Tessa Crancer, Shiro Yuki Productions, Mango Siren. There's a lot more, but I saw a lot of cosplay photography on DeviantArt and through Google Images, so I was like, "Ooh, this looks good." And I saw some tutorials online, and I was like, "Wow, it looks amazing." So that kind of made me think, I really want to have a go at that someday, and I did, and it was a lot of fun. Didn't regret it at all. Next question's from Anime Bunny, someone who follows me on DA. We've been talking a while as well. Question, now she really likes Mitsuki from Boruto, so it doesn't surprise me that you've asked me a Mitsuki from Boruto question. What do you think of Mitsuki from the Boruto movie stroke anime and his friendship with Boruto? Well, firstly, I wasn't too sure about Mitsuki with him being Orochimaru's child, because I wasn't too keen on Orochimaru. I was thinking it's a bit strange that he'd have a child, considering how he was all wanting all the power for himself at one point, and now he's looking forward to like seeing how the next generation develop. I suppose I can understand that from a point of view. But he did change after his defeat from Sasuke, so thinking back, it doesn't surprise me now. But I wasn't too sure about his character, but then I kind of got used to him. I was quite impressed by his intelligence for his age, and his knowledge for his age. Kind of like how Sasuke was quite astute, and Sakura was quite intelligent for her age. I do like how he is very fond of Boruto, and is impressed by Naruto and Sasuke, whereas Boruto's like bitching about Naruto all the time and looks up to Sasuke. I wouldn't say Mitsuki's my favourite character, and I don't ship him with Boruto, but he is growing on me, definitely. I do like their friendship. I think when Boruto grows up, Mitsuki will probably always have his back, which is quite nice. Next questions from Enya Kiba, another friend of mine. I've been talking to her for quite a while, and she's a really good cosplayer, really good friend. Right, a lot of questions here. What's your happiest memory? When do you feel the most alive? Why do you cosplay? Why do you like to draw? Right, happiest memory. Well, that's probably any memory of gaining awards, or the moments that I realised that I was going to get them. Like when I got my first class honours degree, I was really, really surprised. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I didn't think I'd even pass. I was really, really shocked. I thought maybe a 2-1 the best, but when I opened the thing and read what it said, I was like, "You're joking. You got the wrong person here. It can't be me. Surely I didn't get this." But I did. I was really shocked. And when I found out I got my research paper published, well, that was a big achievement. I mean, not everyone has their paper published, and I was quite surprised that it had been chosen. Maybe I shouldn't underestimate myself as much as I do. Yeah, I'd been through quite an emotional journey through university. It was quite traumatic. Like, I'd been to college and I thought, yeah, uni will be alright. It's just a little step up from college. It was a giant step up from college. It was a shock to the system. I was just like, the pacing of the work was just so fast, and I wasn't expecting it to be as intense as it was. I nearly quit, honestly. I'm not joking, but to have those things, to be able to say that I've got those things now, it's just so, it's so overwhelming. In terms of when I feel I'm most alive, well, that's a pretty deep question. probably when I'm doing something I really enjoy, and I feel calm, and I don't feel like anything is stressing me out. Well, that's pretty rare, to be honest, me not being stressed out, because I'm a pretty anxious person. Why do I cosplay? Well, I cosplay because it's fun, and it allows me to celebrate my love for my favourite characters, like Naruto characters and stuff. I really want to cosplay more. I have so many others I want to cosplay as. Sarada. Hurry! And it also lets me meet people who have similar interests to me. Why do I like to draw? I like to draw because, like cosplaying, it's fun to do. And like I said before, it's like an obsession really for me. And I find it very therapeutic. Also helps me have more confidence in myself, and gives me a sense of purpose. Now that's gonna sound really weird, and you're gonna wonder, why does it give you a sense of purpose? Is it really that big enough? Has that really had that big of an effect on your life? Well, yes, it has. It gave me something to do. Like, I was in secondary school, and I didn't feel I had a purpose, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I felt completely lost. Crappy secondary school. Yeah, but yeah, it makes me feel better about myself, like I said before, and it gives me something I can work on, and helps me relax, like I said. Yeah, what are you looking forward to in the next few years? 8-bit is awesome. Well, I wrote an initial answer out for this before, but I never got round to doing it, and by then things had happened, so probably look forward to finally getting in my apprenticeship, which, believe me, has just taken ages, because I've got to fill in all this paperwork and all these ID checks. Oh, when I finally end that apprenticeship and I feel like I'm settled, I'll be happy. And if I'm enjoying it, even more so. Also, I look forward to doing more live streams on Instagram, because that was a lot of fun when I got the chance to do that. Especially my Kibo one was fun. Also doing more vlogs and filming. I enjoy doing those. Not sure the rest of my family like me doing them, like, because they were like, "Are you finished yet?" And I'm like, "Just doing this bit." Actually, I kind of take pictures while I'm filming, so that's why it takes a bit longer. Also, look forward to cosplaying more. Maybe meeting more voice actors. I look forward to seeing more of Miraculous. I've started watching it, and it's looking good so far. Love it much more than this first series. Well, the first series was good, but the second series, it's getting more and more interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing the new Star Wars film, which should be interesting because Luke Skywalker's in it this time. And the next season of RWBY. I know it's out now, but I haven't watched it yet. Yeah. And this next question is from my dear friend, TweakyDoX3, who I've talked to, like Naruko, for a number of years, and we often talk about lots of random things, Naruto, cosplay, you name it, that works. And hello if you're watching. Yeah, so her questions are, what do you think of the new Boruto series? If you had the skills, money, knowledge of anything you need, what would you do with your life? I've got mixed opinions of it. I'm glad they didn't miss too much out of Naruto Gaiden, because I was worried that they were going to miss some of it out, because they changed quite a lot of stuff in the anime in comparison to the manga, but they didn't. They did change it a little bit, which kind of knocked me, but it wasn't too bad. I actually really loved it so much, and I keep rewatching scenes from the animated version. Because it's so good. I feel like some of the characters are really well written, but I do think that Boruto is turning a little bit Naruto-like, even though the two of them are completely separate people, and I feel a bit sad that there's still a bit of conflict going on in the world, even though it's like peaceful and Naruto put an end towards fights and stuff. Um, and also, I feel like Boruto's a bit harsh on Naruto. I mean, I understand his situation, that his dad's not always there in the house for him and stuff, but neither's my dad. I mean, my dad's at work all the week. I don't always get to see him. We still have a good relationship. Naruto, if you take into consideration Naruto's situation, Naruto's not had his parents looking after him. I mean, he's had Jiraiya and Ruka and Kakashi and stuff, but they're not his parents, so, Naruto does really well, considering that he hasn't really had the support and stuff growing up. But you can't say the guy doesn't care, because he really does. He tries. He really tries to spend time with his kids. And he buys. I mean, he bought Himawari like a panda thing when it was her birthday, and he tries to teach Boruto what he can when he's in the office, because he was trying to remind him about teamwork in Boruto the movie. I'm being over analytical of this, but what I'm saying is Naruto isn't perfect, and yeah, he does slip up, but he does try. As you and I know, he does try, and he's still awesome. He's still a badass. Yeah, he may be out of practice, but yeah, overall, the Boruto series, not perfect, but nothing's perfect. Not perfect, but definitely interesting to watch. And it has its epic moments, and I love it when we see some of the old generation, because it just brings back so many good memories of Naruto. The second question, be an ASD spokesperson, maybe do a TED talk, maybe improve people's lives by doing that. Maybe, well, that's maybe wishful thinking from my end, but I'd love to do that, because talking in front of people does not scare me at all. It's just like, I mean, there's a lot of things that make me anxious, but that doesn't. It's just like piece of cake for me. I'd like to make a lot of cosplays, and actually do a good job of it. And, like, you know how you see all these people making armor and stuff and things, and, online tutorials. I mean, I'd love to do that. I'd love to write a book, maybe an autobiography or something. Well, saying that, I don't know who would want to read about my life, because it's not the most exciting thing ever. It's not the happiest thing ever either, but there you go. Maybe go through more further education courses, maybe get a master's and a PhD. I'd have to be pretty clever to get those. Maybe give some money to charity, and try and make a difference in the world, maybe. And visit lots of different countries. Japan. Egypt. Maybe. That would be awesome. And visit quite a lot of anime conventions, meet new people. I would love to be in like a cosplay group. That would just be awesome. I'd love to do that as well. But, Okay, next question. If you have a headcanon about Borosara, what would it be? Millie Miri. I love Borosara. I really love Borosara. I'd love Sarada to become the Hokage. The first Uchiha Hokage. That would be awesome. I would just be fangirling inside if that happened. And it would be good if Boruto would be able to help her and be like an aid to her, like how Naruto is Hokage and Sasuke helps him. That kind of relationship. I'd also love Naruto to train Sarada, like how Boruto's being trained by Sasuke, because I think she should really have a chance, you know. I feel that Sakura wasn't given very much character development. I think Sarada deserves a bit more. That's just my personal opinion, but yeah. Maybe she could learn to, like, summon toads like Naruto. That would be cool. I'd also love them, like Boruto and Sarada, to, like, visit the Great Naruto Bridge together. Remember when the Haku and Zabuza incident happened? And maybe travel around the world together. And see all the places, all the shinobi lands and all that. And I'd also like them to eat at Ichiraku Ramen together. Though saying that, Boruto's not too keen on ramen, but you know, if Sarada wanted to go in, he might reluctantly go in with her. But he might. I think he secretly does like ramen, but he's a bit thingy about it in front of his dad. But yeah, I love that. That would make me so happy. Ghibli, my dear, lovely friend. Ghibli and I had a lot of long conversations together. We have to, like, spend ages replying to each other, but it's worth waiting for each other's reply, because, you know, we always have interesting conversations and I do enjoy them. They're a lot of fun. I don't know whether you feel the same way, because my messages are so long. But yeah, anyway, I've got a very interesting question here. If you had your own colour palette, what would it look like? It's rather interesting. Probably something that included pastel colours, so like pinks, like this wallpaper. So yeah, pinks like that. Maybe purples and light blues. Anything like light coloured, because I prefer my pastel colours to bright colours. I mean, I do use bright colours in my artwork, but I think pastel colours suit me a lot more. That'd be quite nice. So that's all my questions in this video. Thank you so much for all your questions, everybody that I've mentioned. I'm sorry if there was any pronunciation issues or anything that I ranted on too much about, but I'm really bad for that. But most of you should know that by now, if you've got really long messages. I'm going to continue uploading speed paints, but if there's anything you want me to submit, anything you want to see me submit, please let me know. Yeah. Thank you again. Firstly, I want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed and supported me Firstly, I want to say thank you to all of you who have Again, I'm sorry if any of you guys missed the opportunity. God. I'm gonna make a blooper section of this. Why is he in such a good mood today? I don't understand. Oh my god. He's like screaming the words. He can sing properly. Okay, next question. It's from Anime Bunny. No, Millie Miwi. Is it Miri or Miri? I don't know. I'd love Sarada. Okay, I'll stop fangirling. Ghibli. Ooh. Or Ghibli. How do I pronounce that?